Hey fellas, Rusty coming at you. Today we're going to take a look at another one of my Saddlehorn knives. Now Case did a Saddlehorn in CV steel. Yes sir, carbon steel. I don't know how many they have done. They haven't done a lot. This one is in their pocket worn Crandall grade jigging. So I have a trapper and a mini trapper and a Barlow in this. So, well, take a look at that, boys. This is a Tony Bose pattern. There's that darn little mark. We wonder if it comes from the factory like that. Maybe they put it on magnets. So, anyways, not sure which one you'd call the primary blade. This one is on the pile side, and one heck of a kind of a clip point blade with that top wedging right there. It's got what we would call a saber grind. It's ground up just up to this area here. Comes down to a nice sharp point. However, mine isn't that sharp. Needs some work. Take a peek. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I believe this is a 2011. And we do have the USA TB62110 in CV. So very happy to have this one in CV. You'll see with my next knife, that's not the case. On this one is the Barlow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that would be in carbon steel. We'll take a closer look at that. I think we'll compare clip points to clip points on this. Always, my other videos, I think I compare the Saddlehorn to the mini trapper. And I do like the springiness we get back. This one's a little sluggish. Does have a half stop. And let's go ahead and open this up. And this is your secondary blade on the Barlow, as you all know. It's going to be pen blade. Oh, there we go. Model number. So it's USA 62009.5 in carbon steel. Take a peek at these two. You can see that kind of a curve down when we're looking at those two. So both these have pretty decent fit and finish. And if you're if you're a fan of that gray bone, I think they're also pretty good examples of the gray bone. So that's how that case is looking. I don't think we ever checked out the springs on this, like intentionally. I know we were looking at the little marking here, but she's pretty good. I don't know if we have a smallest gapping in here. So, hey, I wanted to get out this and do a comparison. So here's the large Saddlehorn, and here's the small. And this one actually has half stops and a pretty easy walk and talk on it. I'll taking a peek at that. This one's a big one in the hand. Sort of has more of a cat down. See that? Half stops. Not perfectly centered. And now we get to the secondary blades. Both of them are pretty unique for Case. You don't see this Skinner blade on many others. Almost on the Tony Bose back pocket knife for like a primary blade. And then this one, you just don't see every day. And there we are. Big old boy. So again, that Tony Bose. See, this is a normal case plunge grind. And then this is Tony Bose. It's a bit of what they did in the 80s, almost like you'll hear the case regrind, if you'll see that on some of their 80s knives. So, okay, boys. Did save a really cool knife for an Easter egg. On that one is what I'm going to call a bent Barlow. This is a K-bar with a dog's head shield. And it is in green smooth bone. Whoops. And we'll take a peek at this. I just kind of got it out. Reminds me of, not necessarily, but the Saddlehorn. So a regular Barlow. And a K-bar bent Barlow. So the Barlows are going to have that elongated bolster. And there we go. Let's kind of take a peek at all of them. Look for the video on this one. I guess we'll show off the secondary blade on that one. Kind of get them all, see how it's doing. Ooh. Okay, guys. Thanks for joining the miner.